All right, guys. It's SkyMasters here, and well, I've got a active community guideline strike. It's been active for me for a minute. You guys remember the little white boy that died a little bit ago? He was defending his friend. A group of thugs took his friend's stuff, and this little poor little kid went over there and asked if they could give him his stuff back, and they beat him to death. Yeah, I mentioned something about that. Yeah, man, I called my fellow brother a cracker, and that's where my violation got in. Right at the 11-second mark, I called the guy a cracker. I don't know if I'm going to get violated again for just talking about it. I've talked about it several times already and not gotten violated, so I don't know when and where their rules apply. Doesn't seem to be any kind of a standard at all. So I guess I got to take some kind of a class. I just thought we would just do it together, man. I don't know. I think I've taken one other of these things. It was deleted. Yeah, at the 11-second mark, I say cracker. So they beat this cracker's ass. And yeah, that's when they violated me. I talk about him getting his ass whooped. And I incited violence. I don't know if they thought I was telling people to go out and do it, but I mean, obviously, if I was a different colored skin and I was talking about it, I could probably even talk about going out there and committing more crimes against people. But since I'm a white male, I can't do any of that. I got to be super duper careful with what I say, even when I don't mean what they think that they want to insinuate that I do mean. But it isn't really much of a violation because, well, I mean, did I insinuate violence or did I not? I just got a warning, a slap on the wrist. This is my second one, you know? And this is not even for like, there is so many of my, I have so many people that hate me that wish that I would get a violation at least for something else, man. You know, like going after their favorite content creator or something else. I mean, there's so many different other things that people would probably rather see me get hit for than some bullshit like this, you know? Even me. Like I'm offended by this strike warning. Now they say I can take a class or something like that. Your content was removed in violation of our community guidelines. You received a warning. You can take a policy training, which will remove after 90 days. Um, take action. I've already removed the content, so I can't appeal it. So that's already done. Video can't be monetized. I get these all the time. It's community guidelines warning. Look of the day. This is November 14th. This is the one, right? Take action, or can I just? You received a copyright claim. Yeah, yeah. Another copyright claim. Yeah, 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 yeah. Copyright claims all over the ass on me, buddy. I tell you what. My SkyMaster doesn't care, dude. Let's see here. Where's the other one? Video can't be monetized. Community guideline warnings. Let's see. Can I take action? Look at your content. I mean, you can't see it anymore because it's gone. Take actions. Take the training course. There's what we're doing, man. About the training course. 7 questions. We want you to create and share content confidently, or confidentially, within our ever-changing standards. Is what they probably meant to say. I think I was actually reading that right the first time. Hate speech, man. Age, caste, disability, ethnicity, gender, identity, and expression. Well, whoa. Only if they're black people. Or maybe Jews and Israelis in, I don't know. Are we going to lump some other people in there too? Is there other and more important? Oh, the LGBTQs. But that's their identities, though. You got to ask them first every 15 minutes because it changes. Okay, so nationality, race, immigrational status, religion, sex, gender, orientation, victims of a major violent event and their kin. Victims of a major hate speech isn't allowed. We allow content that promotes the violence or hatred against individuals or group based on any of these following attributes. I never insinuated violence though, man. I just don't understand what their problem is. I think what they wanted to do is suppress it. I think the first videos that came out, I tend to be pretty on point, man. I think other people wait for a minute, and I think that's probably why they wait. And I'm thinking, man, if I get this video out quick, I'm ahead of the game, but actually not, because I just get these, I'm the one that gets stifled, and they stifle the first 10,000 of them to see if they can stop it. Maybe sometimes it does because we wouldn't know, and maybe a lot of times it doesn't, and here we are because it got pushed on and it became a famous story, and they were trying to suppress it, starting with me and whoever else was running that story about that. I knew a lot of other people got hit really hard too on the beginning of that, and then everybody started talking about it, and then they can't do anything about it. It's already out. You look bad if you keep on trying to suppress it. So, I mean, I think that's pretty much it, though. That's the gist of the whole thing. Is this a creator uploads a video in which they discuss a conspiracy theory about a neighboring country's government being corrupt. No, it shouldn't be. Okay. I was questioning that. I didn't know if I should have lied. Perry uploads his videos in which he discusses the 2010 earthquake that occurred in his country, Haiti. Experts say the earthquake killed at least 100,000 people in the video. Perry expresses his opinions about the events and his victim. He says, "I'm glad the earthquake happened. The victims got what they deserved." Is this a violation? I don't know, man. The victims got what they deserved, man. Probably, yeah. I don't think it is, though. I think he should be able to say that. Okay. Ling finds a recording of a university lecture on YouTube. The lecture is a professor talks about the history of the rise of Adolf Hitler. The professor says the phrase "Sing Heil" was a common promotional slang of the Nazi Party in Germany. The professor goes on to talk about the history of Nazi Party in Germany and how Hitler became its leader. Is this a violation? No, it's not. Okay. Which is surprising, though. Ted creates a video about living in his neighborhood. In the video, Ted criticizes things he doesn't like about the neighborhood and makes offensive comments directed at members of one ethnicity. He says, "There are too many around here, and I wish they'd all get hit by cars and die." Is this a violation? Yeah, that's a violation, dude. That's a violation, man. Check it. Should we check our answer? Yes, that is a violation. Why do I have to check it? Ted creates a video. Yes, yes. I don't. Why do I have to check it? I don't want to check it. I knew it. All right, let's go, man. Juan uploads a video about September 11th, 2001, attacks by a terrorist group called Al Qaeda, which is a lie. On the United States, which killed almost 3,000 people and injured over 6,000. In the video, Juan comments on various aspects of the events. At one point in the video, sure, some 3,000 people died in 9/11 attacks, but their deaths were truly insignificant. He can say that, but he should go on to say how our government just kicked off all the rubble at the bottom of the buildings, and they didn't even do forensics on it. They just send it off. They're like, "Oh, we found a couple of paper passports. We know who did it." No, he's not in violation, man. But one should go on to explain one of the biggest conspiracies that happened in my time being alive anyway. So let's check that. Let's see. Ooh, try again. It is a violation? That is a violation? Well, then we just violated the whole video then. But their deaths were truly insignificant? Because he's going after the group of people and he's talking about their he said they were insignificant. I guess so. I mean, it wasn't really. Camary is located. You see all these fucking names. I'm in violation right there. These names bother me. Camary is a local radio show host. Camary uploads a video of her radio show to YouTube in which she discusses her experience of living in a certain country. In the video, Camary remarks that men are just less intelligent than women. That's why they fail at so many jobs. Well, they're talking about when men. This isn't a violation because men are not a protected group. That's the actual answer. I mean, I think it's answer one. Honestly, I mean, if we're gonna be honest here, YouTube, we all know what the real answer is, man. Farah uploads a documentary in the video. She explores the history around the 1994 Rwanda genocide. The video includes interviews with many people to capture different views about the event. In one interview, a person says, that genocide didn't happen, it's fake. It was staged by the Rwanda government at the time. Farah's documentary goes on to emphasize that the Rwanda genocide did happen and highlights the impact of the event, including the estimated 500,000 to 1,000,000 victims. It's select all the. This is a violation because the content denies that a major violent happens. That's not happening. The video isn't in violation because it provides a documentary context. I would say that one there, right? But if we were talking about the United States, it would probably be different. If this was the Biden administration, and the Rwanda government probably did stage it. A matter of fact, I bet the United States government probably made some kind of coup over in Rwanda. And I mean, as long as we're just taking that the whatever away from the United States government, but the United States government had something to do with this. And Farah is not even is not even uploading a true documentary. She's lying her ass off, man. Anyway, I just want to tell you, I want to say that nice work. You've completed the training. Yeah, I answered like a good boy, but I knew the real answers, and you guys really suck. The hate speech and the real problem is YouTube. YouTube is a piece of garbage. And the only reason why I'm on here suckling on the teat of the devil himself is to complete. I've completed, right? Close it, take action. What do you do next? Training completed. Okay, let's close it. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm going to leave it. There we go. I've completed the training. I am a good boy. I've gone through re-education campman. YouTube is a wonderful place. It is safe for children. They don't do any exploitation to any people or any other peoples out there. Everyone is a safe person on YouTube. Please hit that like and subscribe. I will see you on the next video. I am SkyMasters. I am a good, obedient boy.